Hey everybody! I'm here today to tell you what most new drivers do wrong. In this video, I will be going over a few specific things that most new drivers, many new drivers do wrong. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first thing that most new drivers do wrong is they take too many passengers out for a ride. Now, here's the thing. I am in this car, and this is a 5-seater car. Therefore, it should be able to seat myself and 4 passengers. And that's absolutely true. But if I was a new driver, I should not be filling up my car. If you are a new driver, I would recommend taking 1 passenger or even 2 very responsible passengers out for a ride maximum, and then work your way up to more and more passengers. Here's the thing. A lot of new drivers, they are the first one within their group of friends to get their license, so they carry all of their friends, and that's dangerous as a new driver. Don't take too many passengers. It's as simple as that. The second thing that most new drivers do wrong is they let their passengers do whatever they want because the passengers are their friends. Okay, I get it. Listen, I get it. You want to be cool. You want to be cool in your group of friends. We've all been there, done that, especially myself. But if you're letting your passengers scream out the window, blast the music, if you're letting them ride in the car without seatbelts, if you're letting them do anything that is not in your best interest or in their best interest, then you're doing the wrong thing, okay? Listen, you are driving a car. You have to be responsible. And if your passengers are close enough with you, if they're your friends or your family members, then they should respect your rules as a driver, okay? So step up to the plate, set some rules and guidelines, and make sure that your passengers follow those rules and guidelines. You're driving. You're the boss of that car. Don't forget that, okay? Number 3, the third thing that most new drivers do wrong is that they are overly confident, okay? So they are overly confident. They got their license. They're like, hey, look at me. I'm the king or queen. You know, I got my license. You got your license, congratulations, but humble yourself. You are a new driver. You are at pretty much the lowest level of driving experience that you will ever be at for the rest of your life in the future, okay? It's as simple as that. Don't be overly confident. So we went over number 1, they take too many passengers. Number 2, just to recap, number 1, they take too many passengers. Number 2, they let their passengers do whatever they want. Number 3, they are overly confident, okay? 1, too many passengers, don't do it. 2, they let their passengers do whatever they want because they are their friends. Don't do it. Number 3, they're overly confident. Moving forward to number 4, most new drivers drive too fast. Okay, they're used to pedaling on a bike or going on public transit where the buses only go so fast and they don't really have control of that speed. And now they're behind the wheel and they're like, hey, look at me, vroom, 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 vroom. They're ripping it around the streets, and then all of a sudden, whoop, whoop, they get a ticket. And their insurance goes through the roof, or they get into an accident or a near accident, okay? Don't drive too fast. You have to be responsible as a driver. Don't drive too fast. It's as simple as that, okay? The 5th thing that most new drivers do wrong is they think that they own the road. Listen, all of a sudden, you know, someone wants to come in the lane in front of them. They're signaling, they're waiting patiently, and they're like, I'm not letting you in. Let me take my road. It's my road. You don't own the road. We all share the road together, okay? And that person is asking to be let into the lane. I'm sure in your driving career, maybe even daily, you're going to put your signal on and you're going to be waiting for someone to let you in a lane. So you have to learn to share the road. And it's not created equally. Just because you let 5 people in the lane doesn't mean 5 people are going to let you in the lane, but you got to do your part. So, you know, share the road with other road users and share the road with other drivers. So share the road with cyclists, with pedestrians, with buses, with trucks, with work vehicles, and then also with other drivers. It's as simple as that, okay? We have to share the road. Don't think that you own the road. The 6th thing that most new drivers do wrong is they don't get to know the car. So they get their license. Most of the time they're practicing in their instructor's vehicle, their driving instructor's vehicle with their driving lessons. Then they get in their parents' car or their car, whatever the case is, and they don't get to know the car. They start driving and they're searching for things as they're driving, and boom, they get into an accident, okay? Or a near accident, or they harm someone, whatever the case is, okay? You got to get to know the car. Learn your car inside and out before you go ahead and take it on the road. All it really takes is like an hour of being in a parking lot and learning where everything is and how to use everything, and then you can go and take your car on the road. It's as simple as that. Last but not least, the seventh thing that most new drivers do wrong is they drive distracted, okay? Now, certain distractions are completely illegal. Like where I live, using your phone while you're driving is completely illegal. Texting and driving, using an app while driving, whatever that is, whatever you're doing with your phone, it's completely illegal. But other things are not illegal, but they're still distractions. Driving with your music loud. Most places it's not illegal, but it's still a distraction. Here's the thing, you gotta build your way up to driving with certain distractions, okay? Like for instance, talking on a hands-free phone call is legal in most places. It's completely legal in most places that I know of, at least. However, it's still distracting. You know, build your way up. Wait until you've had your license and driven for 6 months, a year before you do that. Driving with the music loud, it's distracting. Start with low volume, work your way to medium volume. Then you can drive with it loud. I believe there's pretty much nothing wrong with driving with your music loud as long as you're completely focused on the road and you can hear everything that's happening and you're not blasting it so that every other driver on the road is hearing you. That's just rude, okay? But you know, work your way up to certain distractions. Taking more passengers is another distraction. Work your way up to that milestone. And that's it. In this video, I've told you what most new drivers do wrong. I've gone over 7 specific things that most new drivers do wrong. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.